Now, this video is a response to the truth about homosexuality. Um, I had someone comment and say that homosexuality is natural and that even animals are homosexuals and that my information is completely wrong. Now, anyone who watches my videos, I want you to comment freely, whether you're against me or you agree with me. You know, no matter what, we have free will that was given to us by the Father in the Garden of Eden. And we still have it to this day, no matter what. But homosexuality is not natural. There are a few things that are not natural. They are unnatural in God's eye. And homosexuality is one of them. Okay? And I'm going to read from Leviticus, which is a very judging book. If you read it, it's very like, oh man, I can't really serve God. If you really read this, you're like, oh man, he's just so cruel. Oh my gosh, you can't do this. But he's showing you something. He's showing us what is natural and what is, you know, what is not natural. If you read Leviticus 17 and 18 chapter 17 and 18, God will tell you what is natural and what's unnatural. And he makes it clear that this is unnatural. That a person, okay, should not sleep with their relatives. If homosexuality is natural, then I can sleep with my sister and we can have babies. Or I can sleep with my mother or my aunt or my uncle or my grandmother. Then if it's natural, I can do that then. But if I do that, y'all will say that I am a disgrace because now I have committed incest. The same feeling that you feel when a person sleeps with their relative. It's the same thing, same feeling that God feels when he sees a man with a man, a woman with a woman. That's not natural in my eyesight. God condemns these acts. Okay? He condemns the acts of a man sleeping with a married woman or a woman sleeping with a married man. Not supposed to do that. These things are condemning of homosexuality. He said that in Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22, it says, "Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abominations." He is basically telling you that a man should not lie with a man as if it was a woman, and a woman should not lie with a woman as if it was a man. For it is a abomination. Abomination is something that is unnatural. Okay? It talks about adultery, which is worshiping false gods. Like if you're a Muslim, Buddhist, Hindus, atheist, I'm talking about all kind of people. And people who worship money, any other thing. If God is not number one in your life, if Christ is not number one in your life, then you are an idolater. And it says in verse 21, it says, "And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Mechlin, neither shalt thou profane the name of thy God. I am the Lord." You should not offer up sacrifices. He makes that clear. You should not worship other gods, foreign gods. He makes that clear. These are unnatural things to God. Okay? And he also said that neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith. Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto. It is confusion. Now, you see how he uses abomination with homosexuality, but he says that we should not sleep with animals. And people have slept with animals. If you know the history of mankind, people have slept with animals. So, if you're telling me that homosexuality is natural, if I sleep with my sister and my brother, that should be natural. If I sleep with a goat or a sheep or a horse, then that should be natural. But if I do that, I am considered disgusting. I am considered a heathen beneath the earth. Okay? But you say that homosexuality is a natural feeling. It's not. Nothing's natural about it. I'm not judging you. I have no right to judge no one. I'm judging your acts and your actions, not the person who's doing it. It's not my place. I'm telling you what's wrong. And he made, and if you read Leviticus chapter 18 really carefully, you know, God talks about a lot of things, you know, a lot of unnatural things. You know, son sleep with his stepmother. You may say, "Oh, that's cool." Or a daughter sleeps with her stepfather. Oh, that's cool. You know what God says about that? He said, "No, that's unnatural to me. That's wrong." You gotta read your Bible and understand something. Now, some of y'all do not read the Bible. And then he says in verse 27, "For all these abominations have the man of the land done, which were before you, and the land is defiled." Which means that these sins still men do to this day. They sleep with animals, they sleep with their relatives, they homosexuality, they're homosexuals, they sacrifice to the wrong gods. Somebody brought an idea to me and said, what if there was no kids to adopt? How are homosexuals or gay couples who are married or together, what would they base their relationship on? They base it on true love, they say. I really love him, we connect. A man and a woman are two different things. A man is meant for a woman and a woman meant for a man. Not a man for a man and a woman for a woman. It's not. You know why? A man is a man. A man is a sign of structure, protection, guidance. A woman is a sign of nurturing, comfort, caring, expression. So if you have two men, okay, and with who represent protection, structure, and guidance, where is the equal or where's the balance at in a relationship? Where is it at? Think about it, where's it at? Well, one man acts like a female. No man can ever be a female, no matter if you're transgender or not. It's impossible. If you cannot reproduce in that, can't put a baby in your womb, you're not a woman. Okay? So if there are two women and they both are people who express love, who show comfort, who do such things, you know, who always there, listening in the ear, have an open ear for you, listen ear and stuff. How can they balance out? Well, one acts like a butch, as they say. I don't know the different names of them, but one acts as a man. Question is, no woman can be a man because she still gets a period. And I know that it's possible whereas though women can now get their period cut off. You know, but still, you have that womb inside of you. You have a womb. I have no womb. So listen, I want to tell you that homosexuality is not natural. Yes, there are animals that man had made sleep with other, turn out to be gay. There are gay animals because man has made that happen. But one thing about homosexuality is not a natural thing. A person who is a homosexual or who is gay is not really experiencing true love. They're experiencing a very strong sinful desire that is very hard to get rid of. And the only way to get rid of it is relying on God and resisting the devil. Okay? True love is Christ. True love is in a marriage relationship. Now it won't be true love, but it's love. It's rightful love. It's desirable love. That's true love. Man and woman together. That's right in God's eyes. They reproduce and they balance out the scale. You have a man who is structured and who protects, and a woman who comforts and who expresses love and concern. Okay, so they even out, balance on it equally on the scale. But if you have two men, if you have two women, they don't balance out very well. Remember, I'm not here to judge, but I'm here to respond to such a comment that I do not approve of. It is not natural for incest, sex with animals, adultery, homosexuality, eating blood within meat. It's unnatural. Read Leviticus 17 and 18. Read them carefully.